So where do ideas come from? It's hard to say since inspiration seems to be a subconscious activity. But as an entrepreneur, you could take a more direct approach to finding ideas to work on.
At the heart of such ideas is a problem that can be turned into an opportunity. Chances are you're already aware of a few such problems at your workplace. People often encounter them during work, but frequently overlook them, especially if they have other pressing issues to attend to. One thing I found helpful is writing down problems when I encounter them. This lets me review them later when I have time, but I also found that just by listing them, my mind would start analyzing and solving them by itself when it was free of other tasks. In particular, I learned to pay attention to things that bothered me personally. My first experience with this came when I joined my first employer. They had a manual monthly time reporting system, and I could envision myself at the end of each month desperately trying to remember what time I started work on Tuesday 3 weeks prior. To avoid this personal nightmare, I did some digging and found that the IT department had daily data on employee entry and exit times collected from the card entry system. Using that, I wrote a quick program to convert the data to a summary of data entry and exit times and email it to each employee at the end of the month. I presented it to my manager who approved its adoption. From that day forward, I didn't have to worry about remembering my time data, and neither did anyone else in the company. The system was an instant hit with the employees, many of whom had the same struggles I had, and I had gained credit and standing, which was very useful as a new employee. This experience of finding what bothers me personally and fixing it for everyone became a methodology I adopted for future initiatives, and I recommend it to you as well. Remember, if a problem is bothering you personally, there is a good chance it's bothering other people as well, so it's a good basis for a potentially valuable solution.
So note down problems, especially if they impact you personally. Once you do, you'll have your candidate for entrepreneurship, and you can move to the assessment stage, which we'll talk about in the next video. Until then, have fun!